but we still go to lengths to do that. And in Israel, if you actually talk to the majority of Christians, talk to them, you'll see what they say. They say Israel is the only place where we're respected and protected.
And I can attest to that as a Christian who went to Israel. I spent 2 weeks there with the church, and we had an incredible time. We had only one incident where a small child spit on one of the pastors, and immediately after there was an adult that came by and said, "That's not a representation of who we are. You know, we love you guys. You guys are always welcome here." And I have to say, no adults gave us any grief. We had no issues whatsoever. And our experience there, it was actually an amazing experience. It actually changed the way I thought about Israel, and I fell in love with Israel when I came there. And I think a lot of that is a testament to how Christians are actually treated, not what the naysayers say.
Brian, I want to add to that. Look, one of my lifelong friends is Willem Vanderven, and he is he was for many years. He established the Christian embassy in Jerusalem. He brought in Christian communities into Israel from around the world. And I went to a lot of their celebrations. They celebrate a lot of holidays, including Christmas, obviously, but many others. They also celebrate our holidays, like the Feast of Tabernacles and so on. And I made it a point to go there every year. So the whole image, the false image, this horrible vilification against the one democracy in the Middle East, Israel, that embraces Christianity, that embraces our common heritage. I mean, this is a vile, vile lie that shouldn't be allowed to spread. And I think we can debunk it easily. Come to Israel, you'll see how you'll be greeted with open arms, as you were.
And I wrote down a couple of questions because I didn't want to miss anything. The accusations of war crimes. So we see it all over mainstream media here in the United States of America, all over the world. They're making these claims that Israel is committing war crimes, you are a war criminal, and that you guys are indiscriminately, not only, like we mentioned before, destroying Christian monuments in Gaza, but killing people indiscriminately, especially children. And these are some of the accusations that have come out. Can you respond directly to those charges? You know, many, and you've probably heard this too, many people say that you are facing criminal charges and this is the reason why you're perpetuating the war. Can you speak to those issues that people are bringing up, justifiably or not? Can you speak to that, Prime Minister?
Yes, I can. First of all, about our policy in conducting a just war. We do that with just means. No army in history has gone to the lengths that Israel has gone to protect the civilian population in enemy territory. Do you know of any other army in the world who's put in 2 million tons of food for the population of an enemy territory? You won't find that. Or that, for that matter, that warns people before we take action, losing the element of surprise. We're going to come into this neighborhood, please leave. And as I said, Hamas shoots them in order to prevent them from leaving because Hamas wants them killed. And then they can shift the blame to us. And of course, the media buy the Hamas lies and statistics.